Progress demands change, courage, and adaptability. As the sixth largest independent asset manager in the world, for Franklin Templeton, progress is essential.
Making sure you're taking care of the needs of today, as well as a lens on what's long-term and what could be disruptive.
In this candid and enlightening discussion, Franklin Templeton CEO Jenny Johnson reveals what progress really means to her and the company.
As the client's needs are evolving, our progress is evolving with the clients.
So hello, progress. What is it all about? What does it mean to you and for us here at Franklin Templeton?
Well, Franklin Templeton's been around for 75 years, and you don't make it 75 years without progressing with your clients. But we think this is a particular time of great change in the industry. And Franklin Templeton has done a lot through the last couple of years in making some changes. And so we wanted to tell the world about it. We now are a very large alternatives manager, as we've seen more people are interested in sustainability. And I think, things like artificial intelligence are changing the way in which people approach their investments. So we've made a lot of great investments there.
It's so interesting because we really are starting to see technology and the ability to offer technology to our partners as equally as important in many ways as our ability to offer our investment expertise.
Well, what actually is really exciting about, I think, the time that you and I, who have been in the industry for a while, are seeing right now is actually solutions is about whatever that individual wants and needs. And the technology now exists to deliver it very much customized to your own individual desires. And I'm going to jump to kind of this concept of democratization of alternatives, because I think that's a big part of thinking about this. How do you bring those excess returns that have gone to these kind of illiquid assets responsibly to everyone so they can capture some of that additional investment return? And I think Web 3.0 is going to be a great way where you're tokenizing some of those assets and hopefully creating some liquidity in that. But I also think what's really fascinating about Web 3.0, there's obviously this concern of what happens to society. Is technology going to bifurcate more and more those who reap the benefits and those who don't? Because there's obviously a worry from a job standpoint what happens. But interestingly, with Web 3.0, because of the social nature of kind of how this ecosystem is evolving, that the clients who use it, the users, become those who get the economic benefit. And I think it's got some really interesting long-term implications. It's sort of this democratization of ownership.
We've brought on new investment managers that have different cultures. How do you really bring along the people in the organization with the need to really think about their role in supplying the broad set of capabilities that we're looking to deliver to clients?
Yeah, so one of the things that I say in the asset management business is if you're acquiring a company, particularly an asset management company, you're acquiring people and an investment process. So the worst thing you can do is go in there and change that. Like if you do that, you've just destroyed the value of the asset you've just acquired. So we've been, all the way back to 1992 when Franklin acquired Templeton, very comfortable leaving investment teams to be independent. And independent investment teams means you have an independent process, you have independent risk management to the extent it's incorporated in the investment process. Having said that, we create environment, and it's much more of an opt-in, where they have an opportunity to collaborate with each other. So you have independence, but you're also still rowing the boat in the same direction, which is all about what the end client needs are. And so we've got to be constructive in delivering that. And sometimes that means working together to be able to deliver a joint product.
Talk to us a little bit about what kind of firm will Franklin be in the future, right? Hello, progress, but where does progress take us? Paint a picture of us.
Well, I would say, as third generation at Franklin Templeton, I have to think about what does this company need to look like for the fourth and fifth generation? And that requires making sure you're taking care of the needs of today, as well as a lens on what's long-term and what could be disruptive. And we're in a time in history where people are going to look back and say it really was the fourth industrial revolution. My father always says, take care of the client and the business takes care of itself. So we will always stay focused on the client. And so as the client's needs are evolving, our progress is evolving with the clients and listening to them so much that we're actually anticipating where they may not even know they want to go, but because we're hearing it from multiple places, that's a place that they need to go. We are leading edge in so many interesting areas, whether it's technology, whether it's Web 3.0, whether it's alternatives, any types of investment solutions. I would put us up against any of the leaders in the industry. I absolutely love what I do. But now, having said that, I asked some of my kids, would anybody follow me in this, industry? And my daughter said, no, Mom, I want to do something that helps people. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is a business that helps people. It kind of resonated with me that the industry has done a really poor job of describing what it is we do. I mean, we really do help people achieve the most important goals in their lives. And that's what honestly gets me up every day. And also, I genuinely believe every employee at Franklin Templeton feels a certain responsibility that they're carrying those goals of individuals on their back and that they have to do what's right for clients. And that's why you keep that client focused. But if you do that, you get really excited about what you do.